Alright guys, so I'm about to hunt this permission. I got it about 2 weeks ago. It's a church, and it was built in 1857, believe it or not. I mean, you could see, hang on, you can see that by looking at it, you know, it's been remodeled and everything else. But I found this actually inside of a book at the library about my town, and I've came here before, and I've only metal detected it for like an hour and a half, and you can see there's property on the other side of there, all the way over here, and it goes all the way down there a good ways. I don't know if you can see that crooked tree down there, and there's a stop sign, but that's where it ends. And these bars right here, the fence, they used to not be here a long time ago whenever I first found this place, way before I started metal detecting. But like I said, I metal detected it for about an hour and a half, and I found a buffalo head nickel from 1925, and I found it about 4 weeks since, me and one other guy. And I came out here today. I don't have anybody to go with today, so I decided I'd go out here today by myself, because it is a beautiful day. It is literally like 65 degrees at least out here, and it's February, so I figured I'd take advantage of that. But I'm gonna get to it, see what I can find, and I'll get back with y'all if I find anything. Alright guys, so this is my second signal. Right here's my second dig right here, and then I dug right between these two poles right here. I found a 1968 quarter, and it's giving me a 88 to 91, which 88 is normally dead on quarter signal for my Ace 300. So I was kind of excited about that, but I didn't dig it. And then I got to my second hole and found what it was. And I dug out my plug, flipped it over, started looking with my pinpointer, and then I found it. Right there she be. And this, to me, looks like it might be a pretty good dig today. I'm not sure what it's to, but it looks to be some kind of a reed, because it looks a lot like a harmonica reed, but a lot bigger. So I don't know if it's some kind of like pipe organ reed or something to that effect, but this is a good sign that we might have a pretty good hunt today. So I'm going to get back to it, because they have church tonight, and it starts at 6:30, and I want to be out of here before then, and it is 3 o'clock now. So I'm going to get back to it, see what else I can find. Awesome find so far. Alright guys, so I've dug a few holes and not really found anything good, some trash. I've been here probably about 15 minutes, and I was getting a really high tone. It was giving me like a quarter tone, 88 to 93 this time. I was going to live dig this one, decided not to, because I really don't know the area good enough to know what I'm going to dig. So I try and get a feel for it before I start doing live digs. But as you can see, my pinpointer is about 9 inches. And as you can see by looking at that, that it's way over 9. It's probably about 12 inches. And normally I don't like to dig iron, but big iron I like. So I'm going to go ahead and show this one, because I think it's awesome. Check this out. Two-sided axe. Yes, I can't tell you how old it is. Looks like there's still a hunk of wood maybe in there. I'm going to try an electrolysis it maybe, and see what I can come up with, because I think some of them have markings on them. This one probably doesn't, by the looks of it. But there she is. I like her. I'm going to sit this over to the side because I'm not going to carry this around in my pouch the whole time I'm here. So I'm going to sit it right there and remember to get it. But that, in my book, is a keeper every time. So I'm going to get back at it, and I'll see y'all at the next hole. Alright guys, so I'm getting a, let's see. Looks like a 70 to 76 most of the time. I'm going to try and do a live dig, so bear with me. Doing this one-handed is not... I think it's a... I actually think this is going to be a pipe, because I feel something down there. But I figured I'd go ahead and do it anyway. That's what I felt. Well, lo and behold, it's a good old Budweiser beer tap, or beer top. Probably not even past the 80s, probably, if I was going to guess, 80s or 90s. But I figured I'd throw in a live dig here and there. I haven't found anything good lately, but I'm going to keep going, see what I can find. I'm going to cover this hole back up and get back to it. Alright, so I was digging this signal a few minutes ago, and I had to call somebody, so I haven't had a chance to pop up this video and record it yet. But I dug this huge hole because I was getting this crazy high tone. And I dug like a foot down, and I was like, what in the world is going on? And then I started seeing a little bit of rust around the edge, and then I thought, okay, it's some kind of crappy metal. Which, I guess it still is. But check this thing out. It's a big old freaking ring of some kind. No telling what it goes to. But I like digging big iron like this. I think it's neat. Like I said, there's no telling what this thing went to. It could just be a ring that went around a pipe, or, you know, who knows. But I thought I'd share it with you guys because I thought it was pretty neat. And, you know, when you're a metal detectorist, like you guys are, I'm sure, it's fun to dig everything. Unless it's unless it's can sloth or pull tabs. But if you get anything other than those two things, usually you're pretty happy. So I'm pretty happy with this, even though it's not really anything. I'll probably still keep it. But I'm going to get back to the next one. Alright, I'll get to you guys in a few. Alright guys, so this is the area that I'm going through to get to this permission. It's up in the mountains, and will be hunting in a valley. But I mean, look how pretty it is. I mean, there's mountains on both sides. I mean, there's a creek down there. It is gorgeous. And I know that this land, I mean, check out those rocks right there. That is awesome. But I know this place is old. I don't remember exactly what date this town was built. The town only has about 400 people in it now, which that's always interested me, being so small. But I mean, check this out. Here's this used to be a bait shop back in the day. Now it's closed down, unfortunately. But there's just a lot of cool stuff out here that I really think it's going to end up good. So when I get to the first hole, I'll let you guys know, and we'll see what we can find together. Alright guys, see you at the first hole. What is up, collecting and detecting fans? This is Dustin. I'm going out to a new permission today, and I am excited. It is an old freaking place. It's in a town called Blue Mountain, and basically there's an old road out there. It looks like a wagon road, honestly. It's out in the woods. There's some old foundations and some wells and stuff like that. The owner has lived on it forever and has never known it to be detected, so we're going to find out today if it has. But one thing I wanted to talk about before we got there, when I get closer, I'm going to shoot some video of the area before I actually get to the permission and show you how cool this place looks. But anyway, I digress. What I want to say is I'm going to cut out doing the intro video part because I feel like nobody really, I've been doing a little research. It seems like nobody really likes them that much. So on my videos from now on, I'm going to get straight to the point. I'll do a little intro like this, but no more freaking video, pictures and, crap like that. We're just going to get straight to it. But I am super excited. I hope you guys are excited. I'm going to bring you guys with me, and hopefully we find some goodies. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off so I don't waste all the battery bull crapping, and then I will see you when we get there. Alright guys, later. Alright guys, so this is the area that I'm going through to get to this permission. It's up in the mountains, and we'll be hunting in a valley. But I mean, look how pretty it is. I mean, there's mountains on both sides. I mean, there's a creek down there. It is gorgeous. And I know that this land, I mean, check out those rocks right there. That is awesome. But I know this place is old. I don't remember exactly what date this town was built. The town only has about 400 people in it now, which that's always interested me, being so small. But I mean, check this out. Here's this used to be a bait shop back in the day. Now it's closed down, unfortunately. But there's just a lot of cool stuff out here that I really think it's going to end up good. So when I get to the first hole, I'll let you guys know, and we'll see what we can find together. Alright guys, see you at the first hole. Alright guys, so I made it to the new permission that I got a couple days ago, and me and my buddy decided to come down here and try it out. And we've made it about I think this is our second hole that we've dug today, and it had been raining a little bit off and on for the past couple days. And we went over by this well house, and I was getting a super high 89 to 91 signal, and it was hitting super hard. And I dug it up, and I don't see it now, but I found a nail. And then after I dug the nail, this popped up. A mercury dime. This is my first mercury dime that I've ever dug metal detecting, so I'm pretty pumped about it. It's a 1943. Let me see. Yeah, 1943. I haven't looked for a mint mark or anything yet because I don't want to clean it up out in the field. Oh, it's a D. I see it now. But I'm going to get back to it and see what else I can find. But this is definitely a good start to the day. Alright, I'll get back to y'all at the next hole. Alright, so I'm at my next find. It was about 4 to 5 inches down. And I haven't moved very far from the mercury dime that I found. Actually, probably like 7 foot. And I found this old shoe buckle. I'm not real sure on the date of it, but it's still a cool find, so I thought I'd give it a show. But I'll get y'all at the next hole. Alrighty guys, so here's the wrap up from the 2 permissions that I went to. I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the stuff. There's a couple things on here that I didn't get on video, which stinks, but they still came from those permissions, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on here anyway, okay? But I'll start off from left to right, I guess. I got this cool little thing. I actually found this on Valentine's Day. I think it's a car hood, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I thought it was neat, especially finding it on Valentine's Day. And then I got these 2 bullet casings. And then I found this little neat thing. It's brass. It's freaking heavy, but I like the design on it, so I decided to keep it. I thought it was neat.
neat enough to show. And then I found this cool little, it says Osmos 1968. So I haven't looked it up to see what it is yet, but I'm guessing it's some kind of a token. There's nothing on the reverse of it, just on the front. But I thought that was pretty neat. And then I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 Lincoln cents. None of them are wheat cents, unfortunately. And then I got this buffalo head nickel. This is the first buffalo head nickel I've ever found, actually. And it's a 1900.S. Being my first one that I've ever found detected, and that got me excited, no matter what year it was. And then I got just a Jefferson nickel. It's a 1995. Nothing special, but then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clad dimes, a clad quarter, it's a 1968. So I got close to silver. And then I found this neat. I cleaned it up. So I didn't get this one on video, but I did some cleaning on it to try and make it come out because it was dirty. I mean, you couldn't see any of this design here. All you could see was a little bit on the edge. But I'm hoping you can see how cool of a design it is all over it. It's almost like spider web, kind of. But it's a makeup compact. The mirror's busted out, which seems like most of them are when you find them. But this is my first one of these as well. So it's definitely a keeper in my book. And here's that reed that I found. I'm not sure what the reed goes to, but it does have an A and a number sign. So I don't know if that's an A sharp or A flat. I really don't remember which one is which. But I think it's A sharp. But if y'all know, let me know, because I'm interested to find out. And then I found this modern muzzleloader bullet that had been shot. And then this one has been shot as well, but it actually looks like it hit something. But it's modern as well, unfortunately. And then the one that I'm sure got everybody excited, or at least me, was this 1943 Mercury head dime. Yeah, I kind of wiped it a little bit because I got excited out in the field. But I did see that it wasn't a special date, so I wasn't too worried about it. I haven't cleaned it up any more than what I did in the field. But there it is. And that's my wrap up, guys. So if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next hunt.